Hi, and welcome back to The Soup. I'm your friendly camp counselor, and I'll be the guide on this journey today. I'm Brian Karem, White House correspondent and columnist for Salon, author of the book Free the Press, and you can catch my podcast, Just Ask the Question, wherever fine podcasts are sold. Look, I'm here today to talk a little bit about the espionage charges against a 21-year-old Massachusetts National Guardsman and of course the reaction in Congress and from others. Let's start with the espionage. Now, there are some people who are saying, look, this was simply nothing more than whistleblowing. No. Now, whistleblowing is what Reality Winner did, and she actually went to prison for that. Okay. So this isn't that. This was a 21-year-old who wanted to brag to some friends and downloaded some of his classified information that he got on his job as an airman, mind you. There's a whole nother issue there. What the hell is the U.S. government giving 21-year-old airmen access to classified information for? I'll tell you why. It's easier to clear them than someone in the 30s or 40s who has a past. They're assuming since you have no past, you won't have one. Yeah, go figure that out. You're much better off trusting people who've got a past, but not going to go there. I am going to talk a little bit about Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, she tweeted out yesterday that Jake is white, male, Christian, and anti-war. That makes him an enemy of the Biden regime. No, that makes him a 21-year-old white, male, Christian. That's what that makes him. And he told the truth about troops being on the ground in Ukraine and a lot more. No, he didn't tell, and that's not the truth. We don't have any troops on the ground in Ukraine. We've been giving them assistance through bullets, guns, ammo, right, and money. We haven't put any troops on the ground. There are no troops on the ground in Ukraine. I've been to Ukraine. There are no troops on the ground. This isn't a, quote, illegal war. We're not at war with Russia. We're not at war. We're not at war. We're supplying someone whose country was overrun by Russia. If Russia overran our country, there'd be some people helping us. So ask yourself, who is the real enemy? Well, that would be Marjorie Taylor Greene. So allow me to retort, if I may. Marjorie Taylor Greene is too stupid and too dangerous to remain on the Homeland Security Committee. She doesn't understand or is Putin's fool. A young, low-level National Guardsman. That's the other thing she tweets out. Yes, that's scary to me that a young, low-level guardsman has that type of information. And finally, the administration that is waging war in Ukraine, a non-NATO nation, against nuclear Russia with war powers. What the hell do you even mean? As I said, we're not at war. We haven't been at war. This is not a war with Russia. We're not at war with Russia. We're supplying a country who's trying to defend itself from an invasion by Russia. And by the way, Congress has approved the money. So don't give me that. Finally, as we talk about other things that have happened this week, let's just talk about this. The simple fact of the matter is Ukraine is fighting for its survival, and it affects us. How does it affect us? Well, there are grain. That country is big with grain, right? It is part of the international economic system that's being disrupted. It is causing inflation in some places. It is causing a disruption of the economic powers of the world, and it's causing problems with freedom. By God, we founded our country supposedly on the ideals of self-determination and freedom, which Ukraine is trying to express. Russia is trying to take it away from them. And if Marjorie Taylor Greene doesn't understand that, she should be removed from office. And this isn't politics, folks. I'm not talking to you about the politics of the right or the left. I'm talking to you about something we should all care about. The United States of America, united. We're a lot stronger together than we are apart. And everyone who tries to divide us is the problem. And that's what Marjorie Taylor Greene wants to do, is to divide us. We are the United States of America. And when we're united, no one can defeat us. It's our enemies from within. We will destroy ourselves if we allow that to happen. Don't let it happen. Talk to your congressman. Get Marjorie Taylor Greene off the Homeland Security Committee at the very least. And if you're running against her, beat her next time. Just a thought. Have fun, peace, and love. Catch you next time.
Lock him up! Indictment season is upon us. Celebrate with the new Indictment season t-shirt and v-neck exclusively at store.MeidasTouch.com.